Just a couple of historical fighters and punches they use, quite advanced punches. We're going to go through the first one, which is one from an old fighter called Kid McCoy. Back in the 1890s he was around, and the phrase "the real McCoy" comes from him in history. But again, yeah, we'd throw a corkscrew punch, so not to be confused with this corkscrew punch, the sort of most common one known, coming up that way. It come the other way, so be like a sort of normal cross or a jab, but he'd get that extra turn on there, like that. So again, sort of, it'll either come here or here normally, or here, but he got that extra there. So as you imagine, if you've got the back of your hand there, you could get that extra turn, how much rotation's going on in the wrist and especially the elbow more than anything. The extra power and leverage there from that, the corkscrew punch. Again, not to confuse with the anchor punch, which Ali threw against Liston in the second match in, I think it was 1964, somewhere like that. He come down with a shot, sort of quite similar, but again, obviously, depending on what you believe, some people believe it was a phantom punch, but again, he said he learned it off Jack Johnson, and it was like or watching Jack Johnson, whatever, but again, it come down that way with it. But again, the corkscrew punch was a lot more powerful than that. It was literally coming all the way through there and getting that power. You could take that emphasis to many other stuff, like say hooks, getting that extra turn. I mean, Tyson would have his hands this way and then he'd get that extra power, you know, from there. But again, with the corkscrew punch, it's even getting even a little bit more extra turn. It's quite an advanced thing to do. You'd have to try it out. But again, these were great fighters who could do a lot of advanced stuff. I mean, you could take that to some uppercuts. You might want to come up this way, the extra turn, and just get that extra little turn there, coming right the way up there. Even the hooks, but again, you'd have to try it out in training. But again, they're not corkscrew punches. But again, just getting that different emphasis on what you're doing there. Again, you can take it to the bolo punch, which Kid Cavalian used. He's around, he fought Henry Armstrong, people like that, middleweight champion, and he got the bolo punch. It was invented by him when he was cutting cane, so that's how he got the punch. But again, it's a bit like that really. I mean, you got your palm here and you just come up, and that turn, you get that extra turn. It's just like a circular motion. Turn on the wrist and the elbow, there's a lot going up through that. Obviously the body, the legs, but again, it's a bolo punch. Everyone could see that nice slashing shot where he's sort of, you know, cutting cane. So again, yeah, bang, just a couple of advanced techniques that champions used. Bang.